This match was released in full on our Patreon. Our Patreon is the only way to watch all-purpose events in full. Thank you to these patrons who help support Purpose Wrestling and bring great pro wrestling to you. If you'd like to join them and support Purpose, visit purposewrestling.com/VOD. Link in the description. Purpose Wrestling, made with love. Second half of Into the Light, I am joined by Davis Francisco, fresh off of his win over a man like Dereiss in the quarterfinals, and I think he showered.
What do you mean you think I showered? Of course I showered. It's basic hygiene and respect, for everyone. I just had a match, really hard match. I had my shower, I knew I was going to sit here next to you. I am fresh as a daisy, I'm sore, but that's besides the point. I'm sitting down, and I can do the second best thing I do in this life, which is speak, so I'm good. Hi, everyone.
Yeah, you didn't shower last time, did you?
What are you talking about? I never commented with you after I had a match. This is the first time I'm doing it. You know that, right? You're not keeping tabs. I know these things, right? I know.
Enough about your personal hygiene. Alex Windsor is here in person.
I'm talking about the relationship that we have together, Bobby. You don't even remember these details, but I do, because I respect you, but I guess you don't respect me. But we both should respect the person that is arguably, possibly, definitely the greatest women's wrestler in the country right now. She is the undisputed British women's champion, and she's making her debut here at Purpose. There's two great stories here in this match that I'm sure we're going to be talking about, and I am excited about having Alex Windsor here in the women's division.
And I think that first story, David, is Safire Reed, the rookie, the upstart, but full of potential, called out Alex Windsor at our last show.
Look at that. That's great. That's great. I, actually, a couple of weeks ago, when I was discussing just a bit of logistics with Alex sent me the text saying how excited she was about wrestling Safire Reed. Safire is just starting her journey in wrestling, and the fact that Alex Windsor, who, if I'm not mistaken, has never met Safire Reed, says to me how excited she is about this match. The reputation that Safire has built for herself in the short time that she's been in a ring so far speaks volumes for her ability and what she's able to accomplish so far.
Her young reputation precedes her already. She has been around this country and taken on some bigger challenges that are well beyond someone of her experience. And she's come up short most of the time, but she has put in a hell of a fight every single outing.
No bigger challenge than this one that she's getting in this match here right now. Alex Windsor may be the top talent when it comes to the women's division here in the UK, and this is definitely by far the biggest test that Safire Reed has ever had in her career, and it's happening here at Purpose. Remember that it was supposed to happen in 2021. Unfortunately, Alex had an injury.
And well, all I can say is I'm glad we've got the match. I'm glad it's here. I'm glad it's happening. And you say Alex Windsor is one of the top females. She's just one of the top talents in UK wrestling.
Absolutely. She's definitely a stand-up bearer for people in the women's locker rooms around the country. I know how much Safire and other wrestlers have told me how much they admire Alex Windsor and how much they look forward to the opportunity to test themselves against Alex. And it's great that we get to see it right here at Purpose. And I'm so happy for Safire, but I'm also very interested to see how these two are going to be. It was great to see the handshake at the beginning. It's great to see they're actually wrestling and grappling with each other. Alex is being way more on top. She's controlling Safire with tech. Safire is not quitting and continues to try to get out of it.
Now this headlock, I would label Safire as a technician already early in her career. She goes for suplexes, she goes for grappling, but she is going to be taken to school here by someone with a lot more experience who has got more layers to her game. And that one of those layers is grappling, one of those layers is holds, one of those layers is suplexes. Like, this is going to be a real test. Safire rolls Alex over into a pin there, but quickly Alex Windsor kicks out.
This early part of the match has been all Alex Windsor, and especially because things continue to stay on the mat, they continue to stay close, continue with grappling. Great takedown, let's go.
Another deep arm drag there. The third. Now this is where Safire's got to go. She's got to go to technique. Step up enziguri rocks Alex Windsor.
That was right on the money. Did you see that? The precision of that kick. And there's another one.
Shotgun dropkick into the corner, a kip up, and the fire in Safire Reed. This young talent is the future of the women's division in purpose. She is taking on the president of women's wrestling in the whole of the UK.
Notice that when there's separation and the match speeds up, Safire seems to have the advantage, seems to catch Alex Windsor a little bit off guard, but Alex has the power advantage, and you can see that with those throws against the corner.
That whip into the corner, now because of Safire's height, her jaw kind of rebounded off the top turnbuckle there. She's got to be rattled.
And there's another one!
Now I think Alex realised that, using that whip into a cover. Now this could have been it. There's a whiplash on the front, a whiplash on the back of the neck. Safire's got to be rattled, and she had the wherewithal to kick out. Alex actually looked a bit surprised.
Oh, she's going for the German suplex. Remember the German from last time? She flipped Amirarez in half, and she keeps trying to go for one of the biggest weapons of her arsenal.
She already has one of the best German suplexes in the country, and she's going to look for it time and time again in this match. Windsor reverses back elbow, and reverses the side now, changing sides for the back elbow. Boots to the face, causing some separation. Look for maybe a scoop slam.
Oh no, it's going to be much better than that. Look at this!
The fall away slam. The intensity on Alex Windsor's face. Safire Reed thrown halfway across the ring.
One of the most powerful wrestlers in the scene today is Alex Windsor. She will throw her opponents around, is very known for it, and she will also fold them in half like she looks to be about to do here with this bow and arrow.
Now this bow and arrow, this is that core strength of Safire where she uses for her techniques, for her suplex techniques. This is going to be compromised now, being stretched by Alex Windsor.
Notice how calm. Oh, watch the cover here, great reversal. Notice how calm Alex Windsor seems to be every time she's in control, versus how, let's say, emotional, maybe a bit nervous. Safire is frantic. Great word.
Looking for a cutter, reversal, maybe look for a back suplex there, Windsor, and just a straight forearm by Reed. Alex will give one back in kind. She's not going to take that easy.
Look at that. She is smiling and nodding. Safire is loving this exchange. This is what we like to see here at Purpose. That's the potential Safire Reed has.
Both women do not mind getting hit in the face, do they? They are trading blows here. Safire gets the advantage, but one big strike from Alex Windsor.
She telegraphed that one. But she doesn't go down. Look at this, Bobby. They're slugging it out.
And a headbutt cutting Safire's steam off, but a big step up enziguri. Alex Windsor is rocked. Boot to the face. Just a takedown. Just takes Windsor down. I think Safire Reed was out of ideas. I thought, I'm just going to take her down.
She saw Alex Windsor was blocked and she was trying to get her bearings, and she used it to use the entire momentum she had to take down Alex Windsor, create a little bit of separation. Maybe this is the pause that Safire Reed needed to get her bearings back, to breathe, and she is probably going to look into mounting some offense. Now that this separation's there. Remember last time there was separation like this? Safire was on top, but maybe this didn't happen this time. Or it did! Look at that! She rocked it with that elbow!
What a reversal. They are just trading elbows across the ring. What a clothesline. Now I think Alex Windsor is looking to drag Safire Reed into that deep water. Maybe something she hasn't quite experienced yet in her career. Taking her longer. Looking to empty her gas tank. Looking for a fisherman suplex. Reed reverses, going for that German.
She's feeling it. She knows this is the opportunity she's been looking for this entire match. She keeps creating it.
And again, that German suplex.
She is tired, but she needs to follow through. She can't let the exhaustion of the match and the pressure that Alex Windsor has been putting on her for the past few minutes get to her. There's the third German, really high.
Into the cover. That could have been it, but Alex Windsor kicks out. The crowd asked for it. She gave them the third German suplex. And I think Alex Windsor is wondering how this rookie has taken her so long to take her down.
Safire needs to continue to put the pressure on. She can't give Alex Windsor any space.
Looking for that cutter again, up to the top rope.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Diving European uppercut. Takes Reed down into the cover. Alex Windsor kicks out. We know how much it keeps to take Alex Windsor down to 3.
Safire can't let the frustration of not getting the win get to her. She needs to continue to put the pressure on. If she gives Alex Windsor a little bit of space, Alex is going to be able to create and capitalize on it. Just like we can see here. There it is!
Blue Thunder Bomb. Reed is on the mat.
Look at the respect that Alex has got for Safire. She knows that's not going to be enough. There's the big power bomb right in the middle of the ring, Bobby.
And it's over. No! Safire Reed kicks out. And Alex Windsor is in shock. And quite frankly, David, so am I. I didn't realise Safire Reed had this in her gas tank.
But she does, and she's proving to everyone that she belongs in the ring with big names like Alex Windsor. Alex is starting to have to get deep. She doesn't know what she needs to do to win, but Safire keeps on coming. Everyone is surprised, including you, including me, but especially including Alex Windsor.
Well, Safire looking for here. She's going to the top rope, maybe looking for a superplex. Stiff forearms. She's trying to wear Alex down so she can get this superplex on.
Incredible to see her go for a superplex. She's trying to make sure she can hit something impactful to turn the match around. But it's Alex Windsor that turns it around. What a powerbomb!
Sunset flip powerbomb, driving Reed into the mat. But these valuable
That's gotta be it, Bobby. That's gotta be it.
Those few seconds, they have to have cost Windsor. Those few seconds she had to find her bearings, see where Safire was. And I think that might have saved Safire Reed there. Reed with a drop kick to the jaw. Alex Windsor kicks out at 2.9. Now Safire doesn't just look angry, she looks disheartened. She's like, what do I have to do?
But this crowd is behind Safire Reed. They know she's in the fight of her life, Bobby. And Safire is starting to wonder what she needs to do to beat Alex.
With that downward spiral maybe, Alex reverses. Oh, just a stiff kick to the chest.
That just wins you, Bobby. She's got it. There's the fisherman driver.
That's got to be it. The fisherman driver and a 1, 2, and a 3. What an effort by Safire Reed. Alex Windsor gets the win in her purpose debut here. But we cannot overlook how well Safire Reed did to take on a name like Alex Windsor and really go.
Safire Reed got dragged into deep water and she found her way back to the surface. She knew how to hang with the big girls, and this is proof of that right there. But what's more incredible, look at that, the respect. Safire Reed will earn everyone's respect by performances like this, and this is just another example. However, Alex Windsor showing why she's the top talent in the country right now. Incredible debut here for Purpose Wrestling. Look at that. She knows how good she is, and we know how good it is to have Alex Windsor here in the Purpose Women's Division.
I've got to say, for someone who has only been wrestling for not even 6 months, not even 10 matches yet, Safire is definitely one person that I would love to share the ring with again. However, who got the win in that match? Who beat this new girl? Me, Alex Windsor. And I have to put that win behind me now and look forward. I made my debut at Purpose today and I'm here to stay. And you know what? Whoever else wants to go, I'm ready. Any challenges, bring them my way.
So tonight I had the biggest match of my career so far against Alex Windsor. And I thought I was ready for this match. And you know what? I'm not ashamed of my performance, although she did beat me. Because I learned a lot of lessons wrestling her, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to learn from those mistakes. And one day when I face her again, I will work 10 times harder and I'll beat her.
At our next show, Lightspeed, 10th of June, Merton Art Space. Jordan breaks. The first person through to a semi-final will take on David Francisco.
I am undefeated in Purpose Wrestling. Jordan Breaks is undefeated in Purpose Wrestling. And when it comes to matches between David Francisco and Jordan Breaks, David Francisco is undefeated against Jordan Breaks. So, just saying.
On the other half of the bracket, Nino Bryant will be facing Connor Mills.
The story with Nino, Bryant, and Destination Everywhere just started. He did pass the biggest test ever in his life, but now he's facing Connor Mills, and you just have to know that Destination Everywhere are coming for his neck.
Jordan Saeed, on behalf of himself and RJ Singh, the East City Sovereigns, challenged JJ Lynch and Rex Armstrong to one final match. This match will have the losers disband.
How insane and personal have things come between these two teams that this is where it's gotten to. It's been 6 months in the making, and it's gonna culminate at Lightspeed, the O.J.M.O. versus Solomon Lamb in a last man standing match.
These two men hate each other. These two men have been stalking each other. These two men have been vile to each other. And it can only end one way, when one man cannot get up. This is coming June 10th, Purpose Wrestling Lightspeed at the Merton Art Space in Wimbledon. Thank you for watching Purpose Wrestling on YouTube. Like, share and subscribe.